It's been a crazy busy day, honestly. I was saying to my daughter, like, Natalia, why is the days going by so fast? And she's like, well, mommy, because the days are getting shorter. She's so smart, right? Because fall is here, essentially, where I am. I don't know, some people are from the Caribbean out here. But it's getting cold, and the days are going by so fast. So I don't know about you, but I feel like there's just not enough hours in the day. So we got to be so strategic with how we spend our time. So anyhow, welcome, beautiful queens and kings, to the NBR show. I'm your host, Natasha B. Russell, aka NBR. And you know, the show. Why do I do this show? Honestly, it's just to inspire, motivate, and empower you, people all over the world, to truly believe in yourselves, your purpose, your God-given purpose, your natural talents, skills, and abilities, and then to take action on that. You know, whatever you believe in, you can have it if you really believe it. I do really believe that. And that's a lot of believes, all right? So I do believe that we can have what we really want if we, of course, have the vision, followed by the strategy, and then we got to take action. Now, many times, especially in business, you're going to have to take a different route. Maybe the strategy is not an effective one, but don't change the goal, right? Don't change the goal. Just change the strategy if required. Now, a little bit about me, your host, Natasha. If you don't know me personally or professionally, what do? I am the founder and CEO of NBR Strategic Solutions. And of course, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. But the great thing about being virtual, I can serve clients anywhere. And we focus on offering coaching, speaking, and consulting services. So on the coaching end, I'm a transformation coach. I help you transform your life from the inside out and your business from the inside out. You know, I focus on strategic planning, confidence, communications, habit coaching, mindset. People, your mind is so powerful. And once you can get your mind to work for you, and you like I said, you have that vision, that clear picture of what you want to see show up in your life or your business, followed by an effective strategy, then you can achieve it. But, you know, sometimes I think a lot of us give up before it's too soon. We get frustrated. Life can be challenging. I have my share of challenges too. But the thing is, sometimes you give up too soon. So the goal is to keep going, right? Keep knocking on those doors because you don't know what door is going to open. So that's the coaching end of my business. And I provide private coaching sessions, working with me one-on-one. If you want to do that, go to natashabrussell.com and book your free 30-minute discovery chat. So what does that do? It gives us a chance to talk, get to know a little bit about you, me, and make sure that we're a great fit. Because I strongly believe in my reputation, and anyone who works with me, I guarantee results. In 90 days, that's my program. You get results. So go there to book your session. I also do speaking, hosting events to empower men and women to achieve their goals and their dreams. Again, focusing on entrepreneurship and confidence, because that's critical to your success, strategic planning. And then last but not least, on the consulting end, I work with normally, nonprofit organizations, corporations, bigger organizations to help them with their strategic planning. I help you create the strategy, and then I have a team to help you execute on the strategy. So now that you know a little bit about me, feel free to tell me where you're from in the comment section. What do you do? Are you an entrepreneur? Do you want to start your own business? Maybe there's something that's holding you back. Do you have a question? Feel free to share it in the Q&A section. And today, without further ado, we got a great guest, AliDi, Alicia, aka AliDi Brown, and she's from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I've been all over the U.S., but I haven't been to Georgia yet, and then COVID hit, but I do plan to travel again very soon. So I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. And this entrepreneur, she's a serial entrepreneur because she does so many amazing things. And how did I meet her? So I was on this Business and Brunch podcast with Erica King a few months ago. I feel like it's been longer than that. Several months ago. Anyhow, she was listening in. She reached out to me after, and she was like, wanted to talk about her business, strategy and all that great stuff. She shared her story with me, and wow, such a powerful story. And I'm going to allow her to share that. But she is passionate about what she does. I know that for sure. She loves what she does. And so a little bio about her, just to give you a little insight into who she is before I let her come in and join us. So AliDi, yes, the beautiful AliDi. She's a powerhouse serial entrepreneur, a woman of many talents, and a lover of life. She's a mother of 9. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I got one and my plate is full. A mother of 9 and is the founder and CEO of 3 small businesses, which we're going to hear about today. more importantly, Lavishly Naturals, which I think is our new baby. You know, natural hair products, skincare products, and I believe in going as natural as possible. You know, the less chemicals and processing stuff, the better it is for us and our health. And you know, I always talk about our health being our wealth. So she's very passionate about helping others live their life on purpose and with abundance. She's also a blogger. She does, you know, fashion or clothing people. She's a motivational speaker as well. I didn't know that, girl. That's wonderful. And she's really striving to touch hearts and minds through her business and, of course, via social media. So I'm about to welcome her. I want you guys, again, to feel free to put in the comment section where you're from. I see Haiti out there. I see Canada. I see, I think, Trinidad and Tobago out there. Obviously, some people in Alberta, still Canada. Welcome. The USA, welcome. Oh, we got the UK in the house today, too. Becky, beautiful. And she's planning to open up her own florist shop in memory of my late aunt. I'm so sorry about the passing of your aunt, but you know, out of every loss comes great things in times. You know, when we celebrate their life, now you're looking at starting a business to honor her. So congratulations, Becky, and I'm hoping that today we can share some good nuggets with you about starting that business, okay? So feel free, put your questions, people, in the Q&A, Boss Queens, Boss Kings, and I'm going to answer them throughout while we have Ali, of course, as my guest today. Also, before I forget, I have some events coming up. So we got Strategize for Your Success on the 30th of this month, September 30th at noon. You can go to natashabrussell.com to get free tickets. And this is the last free webinar I'm doing for the rest of the year and probably ever. You know, I don't believe that we value free, to be quite frank. We don't value free. So I'm doing that with Glenn Griffiths, and we're talking about transforming your health and your finances. I also have my Boss Up course, group coaching, happening on the 30th as well this month. It's from 6 p.m. Mountain Time to 7:30. So 90 minutes. I'm pouring out all the strategy, the marketing, the communications, giving you the blueprint of what you need to start your business and to be successful at it. So you want to go online and register at natashabrussell.com. All right? All right. Let me find my guest. Let's see. Are we going live with her here at Lavishly Naturals? Yes, we are. All right. Okay. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're looking gorgeous over there. I like the backdrop. I'm seeing a little bit of the products, girl, that you're selling and everything.
Hey, marketing.
Yeah, just marketing. Every opportunity to
Yes.
show your brand is always an opportunity, right? So good on you. So welcome, AliDi. I know that's your nickname, right? But it's
Yes.
actually Alicia.
Yes.
How did you get the nickname? I'm curious.
Actually, I got my nickname because, as you just said, my first name is Alicia. My middle name is Dion. So I took the ALI from Alicia and the DI from Dion and combined them, and it stuck.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome officially to the MBR show. You know, we've talked on, we saw each other on Zoom when we had that chat. I feel like it's a long time ago, several months
Oh,
ago.
girl. Yeah.
And then COVID happened, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But for those of you out there, Glenn, can you hear us? Can you hear me okay, Ali?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. I hope all you can hear me. If you don't, let me know. I turned the volume up. And just a quick comment, Valerie, yeah, we don't value free. Stop doing the free stuff. Let's stop doing the free stuff in business, people, because people don't value free. So anyhow, right? They don't. There's so many free webinars right now, girl. If you sign up for a role, you have no need to commit. It's free, right?
Exactly.
That's what I find. People don't value free. So this is my last free webinar this month, and the rest is for it, people. All right.
Exactly.
So let's talk about you, the beautiful AliDi. You're a serial entrepreneur.
Oh.
You have 9 beautiful kids, girl. I don't want to share your story because your story is a powerful one, but why don't you tell the audience, who are you?
I am, as you said, serial entrepreneur. I have been on this entrepreneurial CEO trail for about 7 years now. And I love it. I absolutely love working for myself. primarily started working for myself because, like you said, I have 9 kids, and at the time they were younger and still in school, so they needed me to be more hands-on and trying to like work outside of the house plus be a mom. It was like so tedious, and I always felt like I was giving more to the outside people than I was to my kids. And I've always wanted to use my creativity. Like I've always had a creative mind, like thinking outside of the box, getting in trouble when I was little for like drawing on my clothes and cutting up my clothes because I wanted to be different, and everybody shopped in the same area and stuff. So I've always wanted to be creative. I've always wanted to be like hands-on with my kids, and I've always loved being a mom. So for me, it was just a no-brainer. Like, let's figure out how to take being creative, how to take the ideas that the Most High has given me and like run with them and make an income off of it. So I absolutely love it. Love it.
I love it. Did you hear that? That's the thing about being an entrepreneur. You have to freedom, you know? Like now with my daughter being back in school, I
Yeah.
get to drop her, pick her up because I'm on the bus and having to wear the mask, you know, already wearing it at school. Why wear it on the school bus? But when you own
Yeah.
your own business, you can set your own calendar and you can set your
Right.
state, your date, and have more quality time with the ones that you love.
Right. Right.
You're strong. So why don't you share a little bit of, and people up there, if you have questions for her while we're here, put them in the Q&A section and I'll have her answer. So tell me
Yes.
a little bit about you that people may not know.
Fun facts about me that people may not know. I love to sing. I love to write songs, and I love poetry. So I am definitely a writer. I write all day, every day, whether it's like scripting, journaling, writing poetry. I write all day, every day. I write down ideas that I have. I always have like a pencil and paper with me because I'm still old school. I don't like putting notes in my phone. So I always have my journal. I always have a pen and pencil and paper like down in the purse. I'm always writing. So I like writing. And most people wouldn't know that because yeah, most people wouldn't even know that I like to write because I'm really kind of reserved around like new people. I kind of sit back and like kind of check the vibe first, and then once you get to know me, you're like, you write a lot, like a lot.
And you sing, so maybe one day I get to hear you singing.
I think on my personal page, I think I have some of me singing in the highlights.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go checking that out after. I want to.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Now we know a little bit about you. Tell me about who or what inspired you to keep doing what you do.
Okay, this may sound a little bit selfish, but I'll explain it to everybody so they don't think, oh, she's just self-absorbed and vain. This may sound shocking to people, but what mostly inspires me is me. I actually have been battling depression for a number of years, and it was a super bad for about 3.5, almost 4 years. It was like super bad, but what inspires me is actually myself. Like, get up every day to make sure I'm proud of myself. Like, to take care of me mentally, spiritually. I'm sorry, my phone keeps going out. But like, get up every single day and like knock stuff out of the park for myself. Whether it's just like I said, scripting, journaling. Like today, I was on a mad woman mission. Like all day long, I have just been knocking out goals, and I'm like, I feel proud when I can do that for myself. It's not for anybody else. I'm grateful for, being able to inspire people, encourage people, especially my daughters, to. But long story short, it's like to keep me motivated. It's to show depression, to show the enemy, like, you're not going to win today. I'm going to get up today and I'm going to kill it for me. Like, I'm going to do that for me. So that's what inspires me the most. And after myself, I would definitely have to say it's my kids. Definitely.
Oh gosh, I got chills, girl, when you're speaking. It's not easy to share the struggles, right? And to share that you struggle in that
Yeah.
area. A lot of people out there who are too and will never say that. So there's power in sharing that and sharing your story. I want congratulations to you. The thing about
Thank
being an
you.
entrepreneur, yes, girl, you're doing it. And I know that more doors are going to open for you. I'm believing it for you. So the thing about it is that when you have something great, you're going to have to expect attacks. They're going to come from different areas, different ways, right? Because you got something great for you. And I believe that we all do. And it takes confidence to go out and start your own business. And the thing about
Yeah.
being an entrepreneur is you do have to be self-motivated. Because if you don't get up and work, the money's not coming in. The business isn't
Yeah.
happening, right?
Yeah, and definitely, if you're not pushing yourself, trust me, when people, let me just give you a tip for anybody who's out here thinking about starting a business or just started a business. Do not depend on family members and friends to support you in the beginning, because they most definitely will not. It will definitely be up to you to get up and go get it, because they are not going to. If you're waiting for them to share a picture, share a post, buy a product, buy anything, they're not going to do it. So you got to get up and do it for yourself.
So I'm laughing because it's true, like
Oh yeah.
anybody, no, I echo that. If you think that when you start a business that, okay, for one, depending on the size of your family, who knows? But if you're waiting for your family to be the one to support you and your friends, that's the worst thing you can do. Not that they won't do that, but you have to think about your market, right? That's why you're going into
Yeah.
business, is to provide a solution. Sometimes
Right.
people go into business because they just want to make money or do some sort of network marketing, which is fine, but know your purpose, know your reason why you're doing it. Because when times get tough, and they will, you're going
They
to
will.
remind yourself. Yes, girl, they will. Anyone who says, business has ebbs and flows, anyone who says that their business started off perfectly and just skyrocketed, they're not telling you the truth. You're going to have to go through some challenges, but those are opportunities for learning and growth. And the thing is, by being self-motivated and knowing your why, that's going to keep going even when you don't feel like it. So, God, I'm telling you, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
All right. So,
I'm trying to bring it a little closer because you keep going out.
yeah, I don't know. I can see like I'm cutting out on your end too. Could be Wi-Fi, who knows? But we're still here. So apart from working, writing, and all of that, I was gonna say, what do you do for fun before we get into what you actually do for business? What do you do when you're
YouTube,
not working?
YouTube, and more YouTube.
Are you just watching videos, or are you creating
I
videos?
am a YouTuber. I actually have a YouTube channel, so I am a YouTuber. So I'm filming content. I'm developing content, like always taking photography, like always on YouTube. I like doing YouTube. Yeah.
Where to find the
That,
people?
yeah, that is a passion for me. It actually fuels, like it's like an alter ego. Like you become somebody else. You can dress up. Like it's an alter ego. So I absolutely adore being a YouTuber. Like I love it.
All right. I love you hear people. You know where to find her now when she's not working. Before we jump into business, there are probably people that are out there for business owners and who want to start their business. Feel free to share, put questions in the Q&A. But I want to remind you of vision. So when you started your business, AliDi, and you're gonna tell us what you do, you talked about your why. What is the vision that you have for what you do currently with all your three businesses? Share a little bit more about that with us.
Well, first off, my new baby is Lavishly Naturals. It is an all-natural, plant-based, homemade hair care and skincare products brand that I came up with and create. I create all of these products in my kitchen with the help of my daughters and my sons. We are in the kitchen cooking it like it's stir fry. So I actually came up with that because I decided to go natural about maybe 7 to 8 years ago. And I was doing so much research on like the chemicals that were in products that are marketed toward especially Black people. Like, and it was so many chemicals that I couldn't read, I couldn't pronounce, I couldn't understand what they were for. And I'm like, okay, why is this even in here? And it's causing health issues within our communities. These products are being marketed toward our people. And that was the fuel of the fire. Like, how can I create products that actually work on different hair textures, different skin types, and how can I create products in home and still be affordable, still get the nice twist outs and
I know, I like your hair.
the protective styling and all of that? How can I be of service to someone else so they're not buying things and putting it, because at the time my youngest daughter was about 7 at the time, and I'm putting these same chemicals that I'm using on my hair in her hair, which is seeping into our skin, into our scalp. It's causing cancers, thyroid problems, all of these different health issues. And I'm like, it has to be other people out here who are wanting to do the same thing. So I just started researching, like getting on Google, reading books, reading about different hair textures, different skin types, like asking people who are already in like the skin business and dermatologists, like what's better for our skin, like just asking questions. So that was the passion for Lavishly Naturals, to actually just have a product that was made by us for us. So yeah, that was my driving force, and it started in home, because all of the recipes and formulas that I came up with, I tested it on me and my family first. So once I saw they were efficient on our hair and our skin, I was like, okay, I might got something here.
Girl.
So yeah, I launched Lavishly Naturals back in May of 2019. So we are brand new.
Yeah, it's like the baby, right? The business has stages, people. Infancy.
Yes.
That stage. Oh my gosh. So I want to touch on, because I can relate, especially being a Black woman and having a daughter. It is hard to find products that are natural and that are actually good for your hair. So
Yeah.
to hear that you were like dealing with that, and then you said, hey, see, again, business, there's a problem. She provided a solution. You're cooking up these remedies with your children. So what are some of the things? And I love it. I'm like, I'm coming to be ordering some stuff from you. I told you I'm gonna have the crochet braids in right now and stuff, but it's coming, because I find it's a struggle to grow your hair. Even where I live in the climate, it's cold, you know. So the products that you have, tell me a little bit more. Like, what are they? Like scalp products, shampoo, conditioner. What's the lineup look like for you?
Actually, Lavishly Naturals is, I'm so proud to say this, most of my products in Lavishly Naturals is dual purpose. So let's say, for instance, my shampoo can be used as a body wash. It can be used as a face wash.
Really?
The conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, can also be used as a lotion, skin moisturizer. Most of my products are dual purpose. So not only are you saving money, because you're not having to buy multiple products that do the same thing that Lavishly Naturals can do in one setting, you save time. So you're not having to go out and, buy lotions and all this type of stuff. You can just use one product. It's safe for all ages. I've even used it on my grandkids, and they're like little babies. And it's dual purpose. So to me, that's what makes my product stand out, because pretty much every product is safe for hair, skin, scalp. It's safe. Even if let's just say, if you're shampooing your hair and the shampoo gets into your mouth, it's herbs. It's not even gonna make you sick. Every product that I have is herbal infused. So it's, again, putting nourishments into your skin, into your blood supply, because everything you put topically, it's absorbed. So you want to make sure that any product that you put on you is definitely able to absorb in your skin, that it's not going to cause any type of, illnesses, diseases, all of that stuff. So I'm proud to say Lavishly Naturals is like dual purpose. And for future references, right now my products were geared toward primarily Black women, but coming in November, we will have a product line for Lavish Men, which is a part of Lavishly Naturals just for our Black men. So,
girl,
yes, ma'am.
you're killing the game. I love it. Okay, I'm getting my order in, because I like that. It's I can use it my body wash, everything, right? I'm gonna try it out. And those of you who are out there, I'm telling you, what she's saying is true. We got to be so conscious about what we're putting on our skin, because it absorbs internally. And I talk a lot about, nutrition, stress, all these things, the food that we're eating, it plays an impact in our health. So support her. Order, I hope you're ready. Support her. We're going to talk about how to find her after. But tell me, because we're talking about business. So before I move forward to the next question, one thing you just noted was your unique selling proposition. Everybody that's in business, you need to have a USP. What makes you different from your competitors? And when I say this, you're not competing against your competitors, but you need to know what makes you stand out from the crowd, because there's millions of products out there, right? There's millions of
Yes.
services out there. So what makes you different? When you back to Becky, you're starting your floral company. Think about what is your special touch that's going to let you
Right.
shine from the rest, right? So just
Right.
food thought, people. USP. What's your USP? Now, tell me a little bit about, being an entrepreneur is a lot of work, girl. I know what it is, but it's rewarding when you love what you do, right? It has, you get up and you're excited to go to work. Tell me
Yeah.
about some of the challenges, because we all have them, that you've had to overcome as starting your new baby, Lavishly.
Your first challenge actually will be fighting within yourself. Like trying to tell yourself you're good enough to be an entrepreneur. Your product or your service is needed enough to be an entrepreneur. You it's kind of like you have to change your mindset first. It starts in the mindset. You can buy all the marketing, pay for ads and all of that. You can do all of that, but again, if you're not believing you're worthy of having customers, of having clients, of making money, of providing services for people who need your services, um, you're going to fail first off there. Second of all, I would say the next challenge would be marketing, because most of us, we don't go to school for marketing. Most of us are not even taught how to market in school. You're
Yeah.
taught reading, writing, and the basics. You're not taught to be an entrepreneur in school. You're not taught that. So that would be your second challenge, like actually learning the business of being an entrepreneur. And people think this is easy. This is not easy at all.
It
So
ain't no cakewalk, people.
it is not. And if you think it is, try it. It's not easy at all. So yeah, I would say those would be, for me, the most challenging parts of being an entrepreneur. Because like I said, I battled depression. I've battled like low self-esteem issues pretty much all my life. Ever since I can remember, I always felt like I wasn't good enough, or I didn't measure up to certain people that were around me or in my circle. So just having enough, you know, mindset to believe you deserve this. Like, you can do this. The same God that loves this person loves you. You can do this. Like,
Yeah.
I have to sit there and tell myself that every day, even if I don't get a like for a picture. I'm confident in the ability that, okay, somebody didn't like it today, but next week 10 people may like it. You have to
Yeah.
have that mindset that you deserve to be an entrepreneur. You deserve to be successful. You have to have that mindset. And then marketing, like study, follow people that are in marketing, like how I reached out because I saw a live and I reached out and spoke to you. Mind you,
Yes.
right now, as of today, I may can't afford your services today, but I cannot afford not to watch people or follow people who are giving nuggets. You can't afford to when you're trying to be an entrepreneur. So marketing and believing in yourself, those are your main struggles. Everything else after that, it falls into place.
Right? Girl.
Yeah.
Preach, sister. Okay, I don't need to reiterate what you just said, because that is it, people. When you go into, like, when I deal with a lot of my clients, it is the self-limiting beliefs. Am I good enough? Am I worthy? And that's why I work on, we call it, like, behavioral change. There's ways to change your belief system, because what you believe, you actually receive. And so it's the mindset. Once my clients start believing that they can achieve that sale, or believing they can start that business, or they can sell this, I mean, their sales are doubling, tripling, because they believe.
Right,
And I think people underestimate the power of your subconscious mind and the thoughts that you
right,
tell yourself. If you say you're not good enough, you're never going to be anything, you can't be successful in career or business, I'm guaranteeing you will not. But if you can start
right,
to actually believe that you are good enough, that you are smart enough, that you're intelligent enough, that if you don't have certain resources, you're able to get the help you need, you will be amazed by how your business will transform. So I love what you just said there. Mindset is the first battle, people. You need to get in competition. I see there is no competition. Look at yourself as your only competition.
You are your
You
competition.
get right once you get over that mindset and saying, "Hey, I can do it because I somehow I came up with the idea." So if you got
Right.
the idea, then what makes you not be able to push forward? Now you just need the strategy, and that's why we have experts out there like myself too who will help you. You know,
Right.
and then you talked about marketing, right? I know this. I was taught marketing by my mayor, and when I started my business, girl, I was marketing to everybody because I wanted to help everybody, and I knew the rule: if you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to nobody. But I thought maybe I could be different. No, people. In business, you got to figure out who your audience is. Look, we have like almost 8 billion people in the world. If you even get
Exactly.
0.5% of that margin or that market, you're good. You're sailing. So think about who you want to serve, right? Who you want to serve, why you want to serve them, what's your USP again, your unique selling proposition, what makes you stand out from the crowd, and focus
Mm-hmm.
on that. And every day you talked about affirming yourself, girl. And I love that. So many business owners out there are not seeing success because they don't believe they deserve or don't believe they can actually achieve it. So self-limiting beliefs, you got to remove those people. Oh
Right.
my gosh, girl, I love you. I love you. I'm telling you, I'm
Oh.
gonna see you on. I'm gonna see you on billboards one day, all over. And your story, I want people to not forget this. Your story is what sells. Start sharing more of your story because people can connect. Like, hey, this girl's been through some stuff and she's still killing the game. She's still getting up every morning. She's still pushing forward because she believes in her product and her services. And people out there, if you're thinking of starting your own business or you are and you're seeing challenges, look within. What is it that you think is holding you back? And when you're honest
Right.
with yourself, find the resources to support you in overcoming that or receiving that. You see, I get excited. I just start talking like this is my lane. So anyway, next question. We talked about some of the challenges. Tell me about the rewards. Oh, and I hope I don't lose you. Your connection is getting a little fuzzy. But we're almost done. Just tell
Okay.
me about a little bit of your successes or what your rewards are. Come on, Wi-Fi. We need her.
Countless rewards. Countless. You know, the biggest thing for me actually started Lavishly Naturals, and the people that have actually purchased products from me or sampled products from me, I absolutely love how I get a DM or I get someone to text me and they're like, I love your product. It smells so good. My skin felt amazing. Like it worked. And seeing their hair growth. My son, actually, my oldest son, he just turned 28 and he was trying to grow his beard out for like months and months and months. And I was like, why are you not using my products? He purchased from his own mother and he started
Yes.
using my growth oil and it grew his beard out. Not only did it grow his beard out, it grew his hair out, which means he grew confidence. That's what he wanted. He wanted his beard to grow out so he could feel like a man. And
Yeah.
of course, he was calling, Mom, I'm telling people at the job about your products. And I'm like, thank you. And I actually got orders from his job based off him being happy with the results that I cooked up in my kitchen. Those are the greatest rewards. When you get someone that says thank you, when you get someone that says, I love your packaging, when you get someone that says your shipping was fast, like those are the greatest rewards. But on top of that, like my biggest reward is actually looking at my daughters. I have 3 daughters, and I'm looking at my daughters blow through generational curses because they see their mom being an entrepreneur. They're not interested in working a 9 to 5. I have daughters. My oldest daughter right now just started a baking company, and she's
Yes.
23. At 23 years old, I didn't have that mindset. So I'm seeing my daughters blow through generational curses based off the work that I have put in for the last 7 years. And I'm seeing them prosper. I'm seeing them growing. I'm seeing them in the kitchen happy to help their mom make products. They're happy when I'm at the post office and I'm toting these bags in the post office, and they're happy to help me on Poshmark. They're happy to help me film a YouTube video because they see their mom happy. I'm not crying as much. They see me being happy. So the entrepreneur part, being free on my schedule, on my time, being able before this COVID happened to go to the school and eat lunch with my son. Those are the rewards of entrepreneurship for me. Like financial freedom, time freedom. You can't get time back. So
You
those are
can.
my rewards. You know, I'm ecstatic to be an entrepreneur. I cannot wait to see what the creator has for me years from now. This is just the first year. I cannot wait to see what year number 5 is going to look like, and I'm not rushing. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I can't wait to see the growth, because my goal right now is to be able to grow Lavishly Naturals into a warehouse where I'm employing other women that look like me, that speak like me,
Yeah.
that think like me, that come from a background like me, that want to provide for their children and want to learn how to be an entrepreneur for themselves. That's my goal within the next 5 years, to like be able to motivate and inspire women and men that look like me.
Oh, girl, I wish I could give you a hug, virtual hug. Yes, Jules. Yes, girl. Love that. Yes, she does. Amen. Praise God. Amazing rewards. Yes, yes, yes. There's so much in there that I want to just say, whoo, people, do you feel the passion? When you love what you do, success comes, right? And the thing you said, yeah, they don't teach entrepreneurship in school. You know, my little girl, she sees mommy doing her thing. She started her baking business now at 6, and I'm like, girl, my hat is full, but I still got to push her dream through. You know,
Yes.
I can still support her with her YouTube and her slime making and all that. That creative energy, right? And we're sort of taught to just go to school, get a degree or diploma, and then go work for someone else. It does take courage and confidence to go and say, no, I'm going to work for myself, you know? And that's why it's so important for people to really self educate yourself on things about business, right?
Right,
And
right.
how does it work? Because if you want that, you can have that. And the truth is, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You got to be
It is
willing to take
not.
risks. You got to be willing to take some risks. You got to be willing to feel uncomfortable at times. But I say the rewards they outweigh the
Yeah.
risks when you think
Yeah.
about it, you know. And when you're solid about what you do and why you do it, you always have that momentum to keep going forward. So, girl, as we're wrapping up, right? So true, so true. People, we have a Q&A before we go. We're gonna wrap up. I want to just ask you about, you know, I'm big on like success, and like I believe that success is doing what you love every day with confidence, with clarity, with passion. Like that's what success is. We like nice things, yes, we like nice things, but at the end of the day, money buys you convenience. It doesn't fulfill in here. So that's why it's so
Right.
important to be fulfilled by what you do. That's true success. But to me, at least, what does success mean to you?
Exactly what you just said. I'm piggybacking off what you just said. Success is actually feeling gratitude for what you do, for the people that are around you, for the opportunities you create for other people, for yourself, for your children. Like that is success. Monetary value. I've had lots of money in my bank accounts before. I've owned multiple houses before, and I still was depressed. I still was sad. I've been in relationships before with great people or great guys, and I still was sad because I didn't know who I was. I wasn't
Yeah.
walking in what I was called to do. I wasn't living who I was supposed to be. And, you know, that is success to me. Like when you actually figure out that the Most High gave you a calling and it's a purpose and it's a reason for you to be here. Because, like you said, it's billions of us in this world. You have to figure out that out of all of the billions of people that are in this world, you are just as important as the woman down the street. You are just as important as Oprah. You are just as
Yeah.
important as you. You have a story to tell. You have a testimony to tell. So feeling empowered, feeling grateful every single day. Wake up, even if you're sad. Because even in depression, I still would get up and I would say, thank you, God, for my kids. Thank you, God, for health and strength. Thank you, God, for a roof over my head. Even with tears running down my eyes, I'm still grateful. You
Yeah.
know, I'm still grateful. That is success. Like when you figure out you are powerful, you are freaking magic. And when you figure
Yes,
it out,
girl.
that's success. Nobody can take that from you. You can close
No
my
one
bank
can.
account. You can take the house. You can take the car. You cannot take the fact that I am realizing who I am and whose I am. You can't take that from me. That's success.
Oh, girl, I love you. We gotta do an event together.
Oh, thank you.
We gotta do it. We gotta. I'm gonna talk to you about this after. I honestly, I can see you do. We gotta do something together. Honestly, like so much of what you said, it's just like I hear my. This is exactly what it's about, people. We all have a purpose, each and every one of us. And when you find your purpose, you find your life. You know, it's nice to have nice things. You know, we own houses and rentals and nice cars and all that, but that does not fulfill you. So when you find your purpose, then you're rich. That's wealth. That is true
Right.
wealth, because
Right.
nobody can take that away from you. And we all have it within, but we got to take a moment to look within and say, hey, what is it? Because nobody's better than anybody else. Like you said, Oprah, Tony Robbins, whatever, they're all people. We all breathe the same. They all just have different callings, and we all have different callings. So find yours and then
Right.
pursue it with passion, with confidence and clarity. Okay, I want to say one thing before I ask you about your favorite quote. You probably already done this based on when you heard me speak, but you talked about the warehouse and having employees, women of color that look just like you, and all of these things that you're going to do for your business. Have you created your vision board?
Every year, and I
Good.
have been. Well, this year I did it virtually on my phone because let me tell you something, and not to hold you up because I know we gotta go, but
No, it's okay.
this is a great tip for somebody. I don't know who it's for, but this is a great tip for somebody.
Yeah.
Don't share your vision. Don't share your vision with everybody. Keep it to yourself until you see it manifesting. So I refuse to put my visions, what God gave me, on a board for naysayers to evil eye, to throw dirt on. I refuse to show my vision, my purpose, my calling to anybody besides myself. It's in my phone, and it's constantly changing because every day, God gives me something new. So I'm constantly removing and adjusting the pictures and the quotes and the powerful messages. It's changing every day, but yes, I do vision boards every single year, and like I said, this year I made sure I kept all my stuff to myself. I haven't even shared most of my visions with my family or my kids. I'm just being quiet. I'm being still. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna go hard. And when I see it start to manifest, then I can brag and say, look what he did.
Okay. I agree with that. So the thing about it is the vision, people, is that it's so important to paint the vision because it gives you clarity around what you want to see, right? And I do mine every year. And I don't share it with everybody. Nobody really knows. My daughter, of course, it's me and my daughter. She's in mommy's room and stuff like that. She has her own vision board. But it's so important to keep things to yourself because, like you just said, the truth is we got people that are really good-hearted and we got people that are not. And it's just the way it is. And a lot of times why people are not good-hearted, it's because of something that's within themselves that they're dealing with, And so they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you be successful doing what you do because they're not happy. I always say hurting people hurt people. So I agree with you 100%. Keep that vision close to your heart between you and God that no one has to see. When it starts to happen, you can be like, yes, that was a part of my vision. But it's important, people out there, especially in business, to have the vision, to paint it with clarity and then speak over it. Every day, I'm grateful that this is happening. Even though you can't see it right now, you're planting seeds and you're watering it daily. All right.
Yes.
So, right, girl? Okay.
Yes.
So let's finish up with a quote. I could talk to you forever, but we're gonna cut out here soon. But okay, finish up and tell me what is your favorite quote, if any.
I have a quote that I say every day. It is by Theodore Roosevelt. It says, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Mindset. Again, mindset. Law of attraction. If you put it out, it's coming to you. So if you believe you can, you're already halfway there. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. So that is by Theodore Roosevelt. Yeah, that I say that every day. Even when I'm not in a good mood, I say that every single day because I have to remind myself, believe in myself. That's half the battle. Just believing in myself, believing I can. And that I'm worthy of it. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And what we believe we receive. And research actually proves that we're 50% more likely to achieve a goal if we actually believe we can achieve it. Right. Now, I don't know if I told you this, but there's one book that I love, and I have all my clients read it, and you should read it too if you haven't. Mm-hmm. It's called The Power of Your Conscious Mind. Have you read that one?
No.
By Joseph Murphy. I'm giving you a very good nugget here. I only share with my clients, but I want you to read this book. It will change your life because it's
Thank you.
all about mindset, and it's biblical too, or like, spiritual as well, right? But The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, there's a chapter on every area of your life that's going to help you build and grow in every. So pick that one up. You can get it online. I think it's probably free on Audible. But definitely get that. And as we're wrapping up, people, tell me or tell the audience as well, where can they get your products? What's your website? How do they connect with you and get all the lavishly goodies that you have over there?
Well, I am all over social media. Definitely on Instagram at Lavishly Naturals. Definitely on Facebook at Lavishly Naturals. I am on Etsy. I am on Big Cartel. I will be on Shopify in 2 weeks. So you can shop on Shopify. You can shop on Etsy. You can shop on Big Cartel. You can DM me here on Instagram. You can inbox me on Facebook and my personal page where you can go to find my YouTube and all of the other things that I do is All Day AliDi. I'll probably put it in the comments somewhere, but yeah, I'm all over social media. Just Google Lavishly Naturals and I'm there.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I think that might be for you. Love you, baby, from Studio. Is that from you? Studio Bus Visuals?
Yes.
All right. I called you out, so she heard you. Okay, beautiful lady, queen, entrepreneur, mother of 9, successful entrepreneur. I am just so blessed to have met you, and I'm so proud of you and what you've been doing for yourself, for your kids, and for your community. Every day, as you said, when you wake up, it's that gratitude. I always just say thank you, God, for waking up in my right sound mind. And I think people forget that every day is a gift. And sometimes we think we have more time, more time, more time. Today's the day, people. Do you want to start that business, that you have that dream, whatever it is? Today's the day. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow's not promised. So
Not.
thanks for having me, or thanks for thanks for having me, girl.
I'm not there yet.
No, and like I said, I'm gonna email you offline and see. I have some things I'm thinking about for you. Anyway, so thanks for joining me today, beautiful people, boss queens and kings. Go out and support her if you need natural
Thank
hair
you.
products. Who doesn't need natural hair care products? I know I do. So follow her at Lavishly Naturals. She's all over Instagram. Get your order in, and let's support another sister doing her thing. All right? So, girl, I will talk to you offline. And we're gonna stay connected because we always do, right?
Right. And thank you for having me. Thank everybody for joining in. And I hope I left some nuggets or some inspiration for somebody out there. So thanks for having me.
Girl, you did. Thank you for joining me today. Take care and stay blessed.